Got me some pizza,
Mm-hmm.
ground beef, and onion. Why are you being weird? We're live.
Good morning, everyone.
Let's see if anybody comes up. Yeah, I didn't eat all day.
Why?
Just not hungry. Well, I lied. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm sorry. I had a bowl of cereal earlier,
Mm.
but that was like 11 o'clock. And I'm waiting on this delivery that was supposed to have been here at 11 o'clock. It's now going on 8 p.m. and it's still not here. So the
So,
Georgia the Georgia mailing system is so screwed up, man. They can't.
so
It's pretty good. They got this from, I think it's Domino.
um,
I told them I'm gonna one of these days I'm gonna get a wood shed, and that's where I'm gonna have this. That's where my studio is gonna be.
that's much better. More fresh air.
Quieter.
Yep, you're right. As long you don't have as long no chicken, no barking dog in there.
That's all right. It's their house, their rules. But it's just. So how'd you sleep last night? How was your night and how was your morning?
Good, good night and good morning.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
My day was waiting around for. They text me a message this morning saying the delivery will be around 11 o'clock. All right,
Yep.
11 a.m. It's now 8 p.m. 2000, and they still haven't showed up with the delivery.
La-
Now I can understand if something happened, but if something happened, text me.
Yep. What did you order?
My camera, it's got a crack in it. That's why it goes out of focus all the time
Oh, okay.
in the lens. So I got a new camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'd ordered it on Thursday. They said it'll be there Thursday. Well, it didn't show up Thursday. And then I got a text message saying it'll be there Friday. Well,
Mm,
Friday came and went, nothing.
mm,
Then all of a
mm,
sudden, last night around 11 p.m., when I got another text message, oh, we're going to deliver tomorrow, today, and it'll be there by 11 a.m. Well,
mm.
it's now 8 o'clock, and it
Yeah.
still ain't here.
No more.
Best
Tomorrow
Buy.
again.
Best Buy.
That's fine.
So now
Mm-hmm.
maybe I can convince somebody. It wouldn't be a problem.
Mm-mm.
They're going at Best Buy and say, I want my freaking camera now. I'm done. And I got the proof.
Oh, you paid already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Best Buy's a big department store. It's nationwide.
Mm-mm.
So I don't want any more text messages from him. I want to hear him knocking on the door.
Yeah.
So did you eat your breakfast?
Yep.
Good. What'd you have?
The remaining noodles yesterday.
Oh, okay. Did you take your medicine?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Uh,
Yeah, this pizza's pretty good, man.
wow, yummy.
It's ground beef and onion.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite topping. Put some on them. What?
Yummy.
Well, you
Oh,
make
yeah.
good pizza. You make good pizza.
Yep.
Hmm. Thank you for reminding me, DC. Have you received any messages or anything from your kids?
Happy
Happy
Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Day.
Thank you. Thank you, DC.
Did you receive
Thank
anything
you
from your
so
kid?
much. Yes.
Good.
To all mothers out there, all over the world, Happy Mother's Day.
So what are you going to do Mother's Day? Did Mucky give you any gift?
No,
Ah, that's so bad.
he just gave me dirty look
Why? What'd you do this time?
because I didn't turn on the aircon for him and only the fan. But Mimi is, already Mimi. Me. He say hi to Daddy. Hi,
Hey,
hi.
ma'am.
Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Good girl. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
So what are you going to do today
good
for
girl.
your Mother's Day?
Nothing.
Um,
No.
why not? Did you go to church?
This afternoon. This
Hmm?
afternoon. Go to church is I I am rushing. I when I attend the mass in the morning, rushing back home, chasing the time.
I'm just messing with you, Miles. You
This
do your thing. You do, Miles. You be you, okay? I'm just
this
messing.
afternoon, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't understand why the mailing system here is so bad. I don't understand it.
It's not only in the Philippines. It's more fun in USA.
What I say now is third world problems in a first world country. I'm serious, Miles. It'll be days and they don't get no mail. Then all of a sudden, mail will show up and it'll be a stack of letters and whatever else. You're like,
Their letter.
it's just stacks of mail. You won't get no mail for a few days.
Yeah,
Then all of a sudden it'll show up one day and it's a stack of whatever, letters or bills or whatever. It's a stack
yeah.
of them. And you're kind of like, what? Doesn't make any sense, does it?
Yeah.
Makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, I didn't do anything today. Did a couple shots, the video. I did
Mm-hmm.
this. I listened to the YouTube gurus.
Mm.
Instead of uploading a video or publishing a video at like when I normally we publish it around 4:30 p.m. All right, I'll see you when you get home. Instead of publishing a video when I normally did it, I did it this
Mm.
morning. This still is shitty right now.
Mm.
So I think I'll just go back the way I did it. This pizza's pretty freaking good.
I will make pizza on next week.
Next week.
Yep.
Yeah, according to my analytics,
Mm-hmm.
they have a graph here where see that graph right there? It tells you
Yeah.
one of the best times what best time of the day to upload it. Well, I went against it. So this is my own fault. Instead of going by the graph that YouTube puts out, for each individual channel. It's just and it ain't doing good.
Your last video that you upload today, your day time that
Yeah.
Jay is washing the dishes. I
Yeah,
think.
that was a rare occasion.
Yeah.
I mean, every 13 or 14-year-old thinks, the world is the oyster, but you got to teach them for every action, there's a reaction. When you ask them to do something and they totally blow you off, you say, "Okay, fine," and you react to that. I'm not talking about a physical way or anything like that, but payback. The old saying is, "Paybacks are a bitch." That's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mary's in the house.
Hey Mary, happy Mother's Day.
That's what you do. You just, all right, fine. Do what you got to do. Or they come to you and they want something, you look at them and say, "Oh, really?" But it's a different world today, Miles. It's a different world, especially here in the States. It's a different world.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you got planned for today?
No, I have plan go to the paying the bill.
You want to pay the bills?
Mm,
That's why I forgot. You're a rich Philippine woman.
paying the bills. Otherwise, I have nothing to use if they cut off my internet. I have no light at night if they cut my electricity.
So, while we're at it, hold on a second. We're going to do a little bit. How much was the electric bill? Say it's slow, okay? 4,000
Three
what?
3,210.
3,210 peso, 10 cents?
10 pesos.
Oh, okay. That came to your electric bill for the month was only $53.08. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in the States who would love to see that on their bill, $53 electric bill.
There, how much that?
I
monthly
don't know.
bill.
Hey, Mayor, how much is your average electric bill per month? In DC, how much is your average electric bill per month? I mean, I couldn't. I mean, that's for your average Filipino. Yeah, for some, yes, it is a lot of money. But $53.08 for a month of electricity. But see, you're a lot better than me. You're
Why?
willing to suffer when it's hot and it's humid. I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't suffering. Hold on a
One
second. Yeah,
hundred
okay,
ninety-seven.
yeah, average is 197. You want to know something? I see ones higher than that. People paying more than that.
Mm.
Just imagine when the summer months hit, when it starts getting hot. I
Yeah.
hate to see. I hate
All
to. And it ain't getting.
we
I don't care what anybody says, man. You know, oh, you need to be patient. Some people ain't. People can't. There's people that are having it really hard here right now, Miles, and people. Oh, well, you need to be patient as they're sleeping in the freaking car, and it's happening. And you know,
Mm,
some states are making it illegal to sleep in your car or sleep in a vehicle.
cannot do anything if you don't have
I
anything
know it.
to pay your accommodation.
Yeah.
So
You know, some people are just having it really hard, man. And I'm getting tired of
yeah.
hearing that. Oh, you just got to be patient. Be patient as my world is crumbling down around me. No, I'm sorry. See, look at DC. DC, look. DC, 290
What?
in the winter, 350 in the summer. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's crazy.
Here, the 350 is more than less than 20,000.
250 at 20,000.
350
Hold on. We'll do it.
less less than 20.
I'm not sure.
A little bit.
350,
Yeah.
350.
Yes.
Done. Okay, 350 is how much did you say what it was?
Less than a little bit. 20,000.
21,167 pesos and 74 cents.
What is the it depends the exchange rate.
The exchange rate right now, oh, I just messed that up.
61 or
Okay, I'll
60.
put this up. Here we go right here. I just did this like 10 minutes ago, but I'm not going to have
Mm,
it up during the whole time.
60.
Yeah, the exchange rate is 60. It dropped down a peso. 60.4839 pesos to the dollar.
Mm,
It dropped it down. A lot of I noticed here in the past couple of days, the exchange rate has been dropping on all across the board.
mm.
Usually by a peso or a half a peso, you know, but it's been dropping. Yeah, the gas. Yeah, I can imagine. Join gas. So they have gas that comes in your house. That's for you. Some people have gas stoves. It's natural gas stoves, and their heaters around, you know, on gas, natural
Yep.
gas. And I'm doing all right. I'm not gonna let it get to me. Hey Peter, how you doing, man? Glad to see you. Glad to see you.
Good. Good evening, Peter.
Yeah, some see look, let me take this down. I hate to be an ass, man, but people see that exchange rate and then they bail. I'm done with that. I know the frequent flyers, the ones who are on here all the time, don't do that. But I have people who pop in and then they leave. You know,
Mhm.
look it up yourself. And if you don't like that, unsubscribe. I don't care, man. It's not all about the money with me. This is a hobby. No, they're hurting my numbers, man. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Peter, how you doing? I'm glad to see you, man. Good morning. How's life in Australia? I hope it's
Peter, say Happy Mother's Day to your wife. Thank you.
so. Peter, it's prices on things that like you. I know Australia's you got air conditioning, air conditioning. Is everything going up there? Electric? Is your electric, gas and electric going up? Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey, good evening. Yeah, I just got my degree yesterday.
I don't know, Peter, man. Like I said before, if it's up to me, I'll be on a plane already flying back. I'll be flying back already, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
Peter,
yeah.
I can wait him to be back, but it's much better for him to finish everything before he will come back here.
Yeah. Because like I said, next time I fly from the States to the Philippines, that'll be last time I'll be on a plane to fly across an ocean. Or maybe not even that. I'll go back to the States. I just don't like what I see. I'm sorry. I just don't like what I see. Yeah, everything, man.
Yeah,
Everything. It's sad, ain't it, Peter? Where certain people make decisions and it has a effect on millions of people,
hmm.
you know? Oh, PhD now? Okay. All right, man. That's the sad thing. People come up with these genius ideas and then it affects millions and millions of people. So, is it going to rain today there in Padak?
No,
No rain still? You can have some of this.
no.
You can have some of this.
Very the sky is so clear and blue.
It's been on and
Hmm.
off all day.
I just I just got my shower, but my back already wet.
Why is it already wet?
Sweating
Oh, sweaty. Okay, I got you. You going to run the aircon today?
later in a bit.
Later? You had a hailstorm?
Well,
It's May.
yeah.
Where Mare lives.
Yeah.
It's May. You had a hailstorm? Hopefully you had no damage to your vehicles or your house. I seen some hail, some good size softballs,
Yeah, this
baseball size hail.
the
It's
like
nasty.
this like this
Oh, I see the
big
yeah.
alone can damage.
Yeah, I can imagine. Probably like, what the heck? Well, it wasn't hot here. It was just like cloudy and on and off rain. And I was going to cut the grass today. Got up, had my couple cups of coffee. And I looked out the window and I was like, God, it was raining. So that blew that off.
Send the rain over here.
Yeah, you could use it. You could use that rain. I know that for a fact.
The soil already cracked.
Oh yeah, it's dry.
Yeah,
It's dry.
drought, drought month.
Let me see. Let me look at my weather map and see if they're predicting any rain for you. No, I don't want to do a hazard.
No, the typhoon that I told you yesterday, it's weekend and didn't reach the land, only in the sea. It didn't reach the land.
Well, on Tuesday,
Mm.
not this Tuesday coming up, but the following
Following.
Tuesday, 35%
Oh.
chance of rain.
35. Why
No,
they don't say that 85%? So
I
most
don't know.
likely there will be a small, a, a tiny rain.
No, when it's that low, you ain't gonna have no rain. That's what I learned being there. When they
Mm,
say it's really low, you don't get no
mm,
rain. But there have also been times where they say zero chance of rain and it rained, you know?
mhm,
The weather guesses aren't always right. Just think of it that way. They're not always right. They try, but not always right. You can't nature's gonna do what it wants to do, you know?
mm. It's nature said, not the people said.
Yeah, nature does what it wants to do. You can't.
It's the nature may tell what it I will be raining tomorrow or a heavy rain tonight. Wow, it's nice to sleep during nighttime.
Do we have monsoon season where we live in Badak?
Yeah,
Yeah, when is it?
is
Whenever it feels like it.
monsoon is by the end of year, something like that.
Yeah, but see, you know what's good about that is, and, I said before, all the bad weather like typhoons and everything like that come in from the east, all right, off
Mm-mm,
the Pacific Ocean. But the west of us is the China Sea. But
mm-mm,
on the east, that's Pacific. That's where all the typhoons and everything come in at. And the good
mm-mm,
thing about it is we got a mountain that separates the east from the west.
mm-mm,
So a lot of we don't. I think out of 7 years I was there, we got bait one time at where we had the high winds. It wasn't that
mm.
high. It could have been a lot better. I mean, a lot worse. We were lucky, but we do get the rain. We do get rain. But as far as real high, damaging high winds, I haven't 7 years. I don't. That's why when Miles says, "Oh, we got a typhoon coming in," I'm like, "Oh, okay, here we go, the
Because
typhoon."
we are not the center of the typhoon. If
I
you
know.
witness if you witness a strong typhoon, I don't know do you if
Well,
you're
Miles, they say that the worst part of a hurricane, typhoon, whatever, is the outer ring. It's not the center. It's the outer ring of it. That's what they say. It's writing down.
nothing.
You taking notes?
No,
You're gonna fact check me?
I thought it's not this is not what working.
It's not working, or it is working.
It's still working.
Yeah, you keep the lid on it, it ain't gonna dry up.
Hmm.
But yeah, they always say, "Oh, we'll have a typhoon." I mean, I'm not like, you all don't know what a typhoon is. They're just going by what the weather people are
Mm,
saying. But like I said, if we got that mountain range that splits the east from the west, but we don't get it as bad. You know, the mountains kind of help cut the winds down.
mm.
Just it was just lucky, and I have no idea the name of that mountain range. Do you know the name of the mountain range?
The mountain Sierra Madre.
Sharamaga, Magari,
Madre. Sierra
Madre.
Madre.
Uh, yeah, we're just.
Nakatanggap.
I mean, we had no. Hey, when we moved to Badak, we had no idea about that. I'm not going to sit there and say, "Yeah, I know it because I seen the mountains." No, I didn't even think about it, be honest with you. The
We have
places with
here the
Miles, go ahead. I'm sorry.
we have also here not only the Sierra Madre, we have the Calvary Mountain,
Yeah.
Calvary Mountain.
Now, where Miles is from, her hometown is Lassam. Them poor
Mm.
people, man. They get the floods. They get they get hit hard. They get real hard. So if you think about it, Miles is much safer there in Badak than she would be in Lassam.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion, my own 2 cents of opinion.
Yeah, we seldom have rain here, so.
Yeah. Hey, Dodge. Hey, glad to see you, man. So how's your
Oh.
new house?
Good morning, Dad.
Hopefully you're enjoying it. I believe you're in it, right? But yeah, nothing like the smell of a new house smell, right, Miles?
Yeah. You say good morning and happy Mother's Day to your wife, Dutch. Thank you.
Dal probably won't show up tonight.
Darren.
Yeah, he's on his way to California, him and his wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, he's on his way to California. Well, he's there. He's probably there already. But
What is said before, they will transfer there in California? They move, not transfer.
no. That's a no. That's no. Her family's in Cal. A large piece of her family's in California, and they're thinking about moving there. And I was like, oh, California's a beautiful state. It's very, very expensive to live there. You know,
Is it more expensive than in Texas?
I don't know. Some people say, well, Texas has no state tax.
Mm.
California does. I mean, the pros of living in California is you got beaches. It's a beautiful, beautiful state. I always thought it was. You can go up north and go into the mountains, or you can go south and go into into the deserts and stuff like that. But like I said, it's expensive, very, very expensive there. Texas got a lot to offer too. I always thought,
Mm.
Texas got a lot to offer. That's good. Yeah, moving into a house. Yeah, there's a lot of hoops. Getting your kid. How old are you? How old are your kids? Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of some people say depending on how where you live in Texas. It depends on where you live in Texas. I just think you got your some areas like Houston and Dallas that are pretty, but in general, the whole state, Texas is a good state. Texas, Florida's a good state to retire in.
Mhm.
But I can't see myself retiring and living in California again. It's too expensive, Miles. Very, very expensive. Go visit there, yeah. Vacation, yeah. Live, I don't know. Unless you're rich, then that's a
Yeah,
whole
you
different
you
story.
unless you are receiving a big pension every month that can provide everything for you the whole month.
Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, for 28, 21, 19, and 13. Got a good spread on them. Yeah. The three oldest, they stay in the States, and I know, well, I'm pretty sure that the 13-year-old came along with you. Did the other three stay in the States?
South Florida.
Yeah, yeah, Fort Lauderdale, yeah. But you also got to remember, man, what goes on in Fort Lauderdale. Well, a lot of them areas like what's it, Hollywood, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Naples, Fort Myers. A lot of them places, that's where the money's at. Now, isn't Florida supposed to be doing away with property tax, or was that Texas? That's what Miles. That's what's killing a lot of people, man. Property tax killing a lot of people because the property tax is going up and going up and going up. It's getting crazy. Somebody needs to put a brake on this garbage going on. That's all I got to say. Somebody needs to put the brake on it. See, in the states, property tax takes. It's supposed to, in theory, provide for. It takes care of your fire departments. It takes
Mm.
care of your police departments. It takes care of other things, right? But somebody needs to put a brake on stuff. I don't think you fire, and all three of them don't get paid crap. Your firefighters, police, teachers, the crap that teachers have to put up with nowadays, they don't get paid nothing,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Oh yeah, that's what I figured. They like those modern conveniences. They don't want to. I ain't going there, but you can't blame them. I mean, if they lived in the states basically their whole lives, and they got the friend, the younger ones. It's all about friends, right, Miles? It's all about the friends. They had to have that group. Take them away from it, things don't go very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's getting crazy, man. But like I said, it goes. It pays for the schools. It pays for firefighters. It pays for police, which all three are underpaid. Okay, I feel that way, and it pays for other stuff. Pays for your politicians.
Tax. They suck
Yeah.
money from the netizens or people.
I think I think if you have that deep desire to be a politician, I think it should be all volunteer. In other words, what I'm trying to say is you have a regular job that you work, and then every once in a while you have a little assembly meeting and you make votes and then you go back to work again. Why not? I'm talking about federal and state. You don't get paid.
Mhm.
You don't get paid. You have your own job, and every quarter or whatever you want to, because they stick. They ain't got. I know everybody's gonna say no, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. You have a job. You go to maybe once a quarter because they have nothing better to do than pass stupid laws anyway. That screws the people over more and more. And they go there and they hold a meeting. They say, okay, we only got 2 weeks, so we ain't here to play games. You vote on a bill. Well,
Mhm.
before you go into session, you email all the senators and no, listen. You email all the senators and congressmen all the bills that nobody, that need to be looked at or passed or whatever they do. They look at them and then, okay, this bill, thumbs up or thumbs down that you want to vote on it. Thumbs down. Okay, we'll get rid of this one. We'll get rid of that one. I'll almost guarantee you there won't be no multimillionaire politicians sitting in Washington. That's just the way I feel. Nah, Dodge, it's not enough. It's not enough. Yeah, probably like 10%, maybe 10%. And like I said, man, I'm just getting tired of hearing these people. Oh, you have to be patient. Some people don't have time to be patient. When they got a family to feed and they got trying to keep a roof over their head. Because I'm telling you, the government will take that freaking house away from you. They don't care what's going on. They'll take that house away from you and sell it to a developer. Hey, happy birthday,
Hey,
Kevin. How you doing, man?
Kevin.
That's the way I feel about it. Government will
Happy,
take that damn
happy.
house away from you in a heartbeat, and they'll turn
Thank
around
you
and sell
so
it to a
much.
developer or big real estate firm. And they'll tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. It's happening now.
Hmm.
Do you know? I read a report today, and you all can say what you want. This report was put out by the government. In the past year, homelessness has gone up 14% just this year, or the 14%. But they're so worried about sending money to every freaking country because, they need the money more than the American citizens do. Now, I'm not making this about politics, man, but some people just freaking irritate the hell out of me. Well, you need to be patient. It'll get better. People are losing their homes. People getting fired from jobs because AI taking over. But we need to be patient. Whatever. Tired of hearing that shit. Oh, Massachusetts gets cold. Hopefully you don't get a cold spell come through there, man.
Massachusetts. Yo, go my dad. Mimi, Mimi, are you not hungry, Mimi? You didn't eat yesterday.
Yeah. I just don't think you should have to pay taxes. I mean, as far as property tax. I mean, much fraud's going on. That tells me if money's being stolen and nobody notices it, that tells me that they're getting too much money. Yeah, I'm just getting tired of this, man.
Why there
Getting
is
tired.
no?
Miles, people are losing everything they have.
Mhm.
But you need to be patient. Screw that patience shit. So tired of it. So tired. And I don't agree. I mean, I don't disagree about the national health
Mm.
like Britain has, but the way our government works, we'll have everybody and their brother that's a non-citizen using it.
Mhm.
You got illegals using it now because they're giving Medicaid, here you go. Oh, sure. But let a 60-year-old person who is diagnosed with some deadly disease, let them try. Let them try. It ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen. Please. No, I'm not. eh, They got to worry about other countries sending them billions of dollars. You don't matter. You just shut up and sit down. It just bothers me, man. It just bothers me seeing people. Yeah, I know. I know they people rent U-Hauls. U-Hauls is a vehicle you can rent for moving, like trucks and stuff like that. People are renting the box trucks so they can have some place to live.
Be in the US, you cannot buy land, so
Yeah, you
you
can buy
can
land. Yeah, you
buy
can buy
your
land. But right now it's so damn expensive.
so you can build your simple house.
See, Dodge, man, I know I'm going down that slippery slope. I really don't like talking about politics, and I'll tell you why. And I want you all to think about this. How many YouTube vloggers are politically motivated? And that's all they talk about politics, okay? And they justly so. They got legitimate complaints, but nothing's happening. So you're just wasting your time. Just wasting your time. Yeah. And another sad thing is a lot of your states are passing laws now where you can't be sleeping in your vehicle.
Where can I sleep if I have no home? No more choice. I will sleep inside my car.
Yeah, see. Like I said, I don't have a problem with national health, man. And I'll tell you, everybody thinks Philippines doesn't have socialized medicine. You got to pay for your stuff. Okay. Even when you go to the public hospitals, now it's not expensive like it is in the States, but you got to pay. They don't have socialized medicine here. A lot of people, no, they don't. You got to pay. Now, it's not as expensive as it would be in the States, okay? But it's not cheap, not cheap, not cheap to your average Philippine citizen. Yeah, 4K, yeah. Yeah. Mayor, I think I think a lot to do with it is the insurance companies, man. You know, insurance companies and lazy doctors. And the reason why I say lazy doctors is they think, oh, take these pills and you'll be okay. All that pill does, in my own personal opinion, all that pill does is mask the problem. That's all it does. Yeah, you got to get pre-approved for everything. See, that's why I got Mayor. I got TRICARE, which is because it's military insurance. Because I'm retired, and I got a retired military ID card, and I just use the TRICARE. And I rather everybody says military hospitals they're not bad. They're not that bad. Okay, I'll go there because there is no paperwork involved. If I go to a private hospital, it's like a stack of paperwork you got to fill out for every little thing. They got to do paperwork on it. It's crazy.
Yeah, because that is private.
Yeah, but that TRICARE, like the TRICARE will basically tell you either you can go to that military hospital or you can go to the private hospital. You know, Yeah, yeah. See, Dodge has got to agree. They say TRICARE is one of the best insurance companies. You know, but like I said, Dodge, if you had to, I know you don't have you. It's pretty limited to right now because you're in the Philippines. But if say if something when you're in the States, something happens, would you go to a military hospital or would you go to a private one? I know guys have been retired for years and they still go like in Norfolk area. They all go to Portsmouth Hospital, Portsmouth Naval Hospital. They live in like Baltimore or Maryland. They go to oh my god, I just not Walter Reed. I got it just left me. There's a hospital there, military hospital. They'll go there. They'll come to me within 10 minutes. Yes, you're right. But see what it is? They're noon. Depends on where you live.
Mm-hmm.
If you and I've noticed it. If you live in a high foreigner populated area, you will pay more than if you live in away from the foreigners. Like Badak, good example. There's only a couple of foreigners there, me and a handful of others, and it's cheap to live there. You know, but if you live in places like Cebu, where it's a foreigner fest, there, it's going to
Mm.
cost you more. You know, it's called location, location, location.
Yeah.
And if you go there and you don't own a home, you rent. Some of them places that them people rent to get crazy. I mean, Dodge, the smart thing, Dodge went out and bought a house. Very smart move. You know, rental is it'll kill you because they I've seen it happen. So people can't say, "Oh, that don't happen." I know a guy it happened to him. All right, and I don't remember the rent amount. Okay, they said, okay, 13,000 pesos a month, which is too high. Okay, that's too freaking high. All right, I think so. Oh, they move in there. All of a sudden, how many days was it, Miles? Not even a week.
Mm.
The landlord calls them up and says, I meant to say 20,000 pesos a month. They play that game with you. So to avoid that, you just buy a house and you're done with it. I've
Buy
seen
a
a lot of guys. What's
buy
that,
a
Miles? Go
land.
ahead. Yeah,
Buy a
yeah,
land for
yeah. Well, how come you don't have? How come you're not on TRICARE, Mayor? You could, if I don't understand why you're not on TRICARE. Maybe if it's none of my business, Mayor, it's none of my business. I get it. You want to know something? You're absolutely. You know why? Because it's not all about dollars with the military hospitals. Okay, if they want a multi-million dollar piece of equipment, they're going to get that multi-million dollar piece of equipment. And when you go into a military hospital, as far as something's wrong with you, you don't worry about how much it's going to cost. You know what I mean? So that's a little relief there. Because I know a lot of people say, "Oh God, I can't get this treatment. I ain't got the money for this." You don't worry about it. I think the last time I was in the hospital, I paid $7 a day, and that was just to cover for the food. Everything else was it's on Uncle Sam. You know. Now I don't know if they're still making you pay that $7, but $7 a day. That was it. And they said, if you want to fill this form out, basically you can't afford to pay that. And the lady looked at me, she goes, and everybody gets approved. I can't afford to pay that $7. I didn't do that, man. I, I had too much pride in me. I said, no, that's okay. I'll just pay the $7. How much is it?
mm.
But she says, you can fill this. All you got, she goes, I fill it out. You sign your name, we send it in, and you never hear from us again. She says 99.9% gets approved that, they're not going to pay that $7 a day for food. But everything else is on Uncle Sam. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's what we see. That's what we basically live in. We live in a province. Well, actually, every place is a province except for one place, and that's the capital city of. See, everybody gets confused. Okay, the only place that isn't considered a province is the capital city, which is Manila. Okay, but like the town that we live in, Badak, that's in the province of Ilocos Norte. And Miles' family's from,
Region 2.
yeah, she lives in Lasam. Well, her family lives in Lasam, which is Region 2. And what province is that, Miles?
Cagayan.
Cagayan.
Cagayan,
See,
Cagayan Valley.
so that's where people get confused. Everybody thinks like Cebu is a province. It's in a
Yeah,
province. Okay.
yeah.
And it's just that there's only one that's not a province, and that's Manila because that's the capital city.
National
Everybody gets
Capital
confused.
Region.
Everybody thinks, go out to the province. Go out. I'm out. I'm in the province. What are you talking about? You know? Yeah, like Davao. What province is Davao in? Dodge. What province is Davao in? Yeah, he's right. There isn't many foreigners in Davao. Am I saying it right, Miles? Davao? How you
No,
say it?
Davao. Davao.
Davao. I'm saying Davao. Sorry, Dodge. What province is Davao? So everybody messes that up. They think that, you go out in the sticks, you're in the province. No. Yeah, you are in a province, but whatever area it's hard. Doing nice spare ribs tomorrow.
Mm.
What kind? Pork or beef?
Barbecue.
I look at you gotta marinate. You gotta put them marinate them, start marinating them now.
Overnight. Overnight, Kevin. The sauce will absorb the meat. The meat will absorb the meat exactly tomorrow, ready
Yeah.
for barbecue or
You want to know
cooking.
something, Noon? You're exactly right. Okay. If a single guy comes to the Philippines, he has no plans on getting married, okay, but he wants to live in the Philippines. He gets a SSRV or SRV or whatever it's called. All right, he gets that visa. Buy a condo. The condo will be in your name. Nobody can take it from you.
Mm.
It's like with us, our house, the land's in Miles' name. The house is in my name. Okay, it's just for reasons. And but living in a condo, if a foreigner buys that condo, he owns that condo. Nobody can take it from you.
Yeah.
Nobody. Oh, I didn't know that, Mayor. I thought you can get. I thought the spouse can be on TRICARE. Seriously, I thought the spouse can be on TRICARE, and there's no such thing as pre-existing condition. In other words, I didn't know that. Yeah, I never understood that either. How you get Social Security, but you got to pay for your Medicare, your medical. That 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 never made man. That never made sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Never made sense. Now, when I start getting my Social Security at 62, I'm not paying. I'm not getting no Medicare or anything like that. I got TRICARE. I don't need Medicare. I already had one person call me about it because I guess I'm going through the application. Well, you're going to need Medicare. I said, no, I don't. They go, yeah, you will. I said, no, I don't. I got TRICARE. Well, you need a backup. I was like, Lord have mercy. This woman's stupid. I said, no, I don't. No, I don't. It's just, no, I don't.
One is enough.
Well, no, it's just to try.
Davao
Oh,
del Sur.
yeah. See, now he lives in that province. That's just a lot of people, YouTubers, I don't think they know. Well, you need to go out to the province. Where are you staying at right now? Well, I'm staying in Cebu. Well, what province is Cebu in? And they just look at you. You know what I mean? They don't get it. Pork's good.
Pork.
Yeah.
The short
Barbecue,
ribs,
yeah.
back ribs.
Yeah. The longer you let them things, you got them in Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's is good.
Yeah. When
It's
you're
real
when
good.
you're eating, Kevin, you even lick all the sauce in stick in your fingers. you just like Brent sometimes. Yummy.
Nah. See, that's what I'm saying, dude. Everybody says you need to go out to the province. You're already in a province. The province is, like I said, the province of Badak is Ilocos Norte. Now you got Badak, and you got others little cities or
um,
towns that are
mm,
in there. Okay, but the major one is in Lawag. That's the capital city of
capital
Ilocos Norte.
Ilocos
Yeah,
Sur.
yeah.
Yep.
Everybody gets that mixed up. You need to go live in a province. You're living in a province. What are you talking about?
Mhm.
Yeah. What do you mean? As far as TRICARE, or is it just to get people to get into Obamacare? If it was, that's a real. Or you're just talking about the Medicaid and all that other garbage. See, I never, Mayor. I'm not worried about Medicaid, so I never read about it or anything like that because I got TRICARE, and I'm not going to double dip. I'm not going to have TRICARE and Medicare. TRICARE is cheaper. Now the only thing I didn't get the dental. You know. Yeah, that's what I don't understand, Mayor. He's got TRICARE. No, while I'm here, I gotta get my. Hey, I don't know, Dodge. What I'm trying to do is okay. I want to get while I'm here in Georgia. They got the Army base. I want to go down there when I have the opportunity, and I want to get Myles involved in on deers. The problem is I've been told by other not by the deer's office themselves, by other people that she has to be there in person. But I'm thinking I'm trying to find out there's a way around that. In other words, so she can get involved in deers, and everything's good. Or maybe I should just go down to Deer's office and I mean hey Dodge, I even brought a small passport picture of her. You know, I got what do I got? I got your birth. I got my Miles' birth certificate or wedding certificate. I got a copy of her passport photo, and also I want to say, hey, let me tell you what. Look at my channel on YouTube. She's a real thing. Okay, I'm not trying to scam you. You know. Hey, Larry's back. Hey, Larry, how you doing, man? Glad to see. That's 2 times in a
Good.
row. You're making it a habit.
Good
Hey,
evening,
glad to see you, Larry.
Larry.
How's the weather in Philly tonight? Yeah, that's Mr. Larry.
Yep.
Hmm. I don't know, man. Man, I really don't. I don't have no answers to that. I just want to stay away from Medicare and Medicaid and whatever else they come up with. I'll stick with my TRICARE as long as I possibly can. Larry's saying hello.
Hi, good evening, Larry. Hi, 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 hi.
Oh, open pit. I haven't tried that. I heard it was pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, McLovin is entered the building. Hey, how you doing, McLovin?
Hey,
How you
good
doing, guy?
evening, McLovin. Say hi and happy Mother's Day to Marley. Thank you.
When's my birthday? Wait a minute. Where did? Okay, here we go. June of '64. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, McLovin? McLovin. Why I want to keep on calling you McLovin? McLovin. But maybe, maybe. Yeah, mine's after the 15th and before the 20th. So you know it. Oh, it's the 18th. Why am I acting like I'm acting like a freaking woman? Mine's June 18th.
Yeah,
No
you're going
offense. No offense to the ladies here.
you're 62 on June, right?
Yeah. All right, dude. Thank you for showing up, man. Appreciate you, guy. You have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah. Want to say happy Mother's Day. We said in the beginning, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I hope you have a good one. Ours is tomorrow. Philippines is today.
Mhm.
I was no, I may be that way. I was when I filled out the paperwork or did the thing online thing. They told me July, and I was like, "Why July? July 15th." That's what they said. And I was like, "Whatever, okay, whatever." But yeah, mine is June 18th. I already did. When did I do mine? 2 months ago. Wait a minute. It said up to 3 months before your 67th birthday. And that's when I did. I did it on the 18th of that month. I was like, for the longest time, I was like, oh, I'm not going to, I'll wait till I'm 67. And then, with everything that's going on, I was like, oh, hell no. I'll do it now. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I put everything in, Lara. I put everything in. Yeah, 2 months. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you, man. I got you. Hey, McLovin. You prior Navy? I thought you were Army. I don't know why, but I was thinking you were Army. Doesn't at the end of the day doesn't matter as long as you get that retirement check. That's all that matters. Okay. Well, I'll wait till it hits. I'll find out when it hits. If it next month, like you said, the 15th or whatever. Well, no, it won't be the 15th. Like I said, the 18th is when I turn 62.
62.
We'll see what happens. See what happens. Hey, Miles, keep up the conversation. I'll be right back.
Yep. Okay. Mary Grace, why don't you come up? Very, 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 very hot. Hi, Mim. Mim. Very hot, Mim. You need aircon. What's, what's the other one?
That's my buddy.
Why don't you let the shepherd come in?
That's another
Huh?
Mimi. That's another Mimi. Follows me all over the place. Oh, the second Wednesday. Yeah, mine's the 18th. So, like I said, Lara, when I get it, I'll get it. Then when I start getting it, Miles' allowance will be boosted. She'll get a pay raise. Right, Miles?
For now, don't expect. Don't expect yet.
Oh, okay, okay, McLovin.
Hey,
Hey,
good
Paul, 70
morning, good
degrees.
evening, Polly.
Hey, Paulie, got some Domino pizza, ground beef and onion. Pretty good. Do you miss the typhoon, Miles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If there's no typhoon, no more rain.
Yeah, that's another thing. When a typhoon comes in that area, that's when the rain cycle begins.
Yeah, that's what they said yesterday, Larry. They said it's either yesterday afternoon or noon and or today, but it seems like no more typhoon. You're right that it's um get weekend and
Yeah.
go away, turn away from other area.
Well, Miles usually watches the in the morning. She usually watches the news.
Hmm.
Hey, did you ever take care of the satellite thing?
Not yet.
Yeah, okay.
I just get the weather forecast here in my phone.
Yeah. No, it's not, boys. No, it's not. But yeah, you're right. It'll make do for now. It's Domino's. It's not bad. I mean, I'll eat it. I ain't gonna hate on it, but Miles makes really good pan pizza.
Pizza.
So I'll find out when I start getting that check, Social Security. And I'll have to go down, like I said, go to the dealer's office, see what they can do for me as far as for you.
Is it far away there?
Uh-huh.
Is
I
it
don't know
far
where it's at.
away?
No, no. Well, I've been to the army. You want to know something, Paulie? I don't know. And you army guys, you might have noticed the difference. You can always tell the difference when you're at a naval base and when you're at a Army Air Force base. You can always tell. And this is my opinion, only my opinion. The Army bases look clean and organized. You go to a naval base and it looks just like there's things all over the place there.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, all over the place. Hmm. Yeah, I shaved. Shaved yesterday. I was bored.
Mm.
Yeah, I shaved. I was bored. No, I've been trying to get it for. That's all I'm saying. While I'm here in Georgia, I'll go to the Army bases, see what they can do for me. I got everything. I got a marriage or a birth certificate. I got a little passport size photo of her, recent one, right before I left, and a marriage certificate. Well, I already said that. See what they can do for me. Get it on deers. Now they might not be able to because I believe she needs to be there in person. I mean, I went to this one here in the Augusta area. Tell you, it was clean. I was like, wow, this is nice.
What's that? Military
The
uh,
Army base.
army base.
Here. It's all the secret stuff goes. Well, there's a lot of buildings that are secret stuff. Yeah, I just want to get Myles on deer, so if anything happens to me, she'll be taken care of.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's McLovin. I got to think about saying your name before I say it. Yeah, I think you're 100% right, but I'm going to see what I can do. If there's anything I can do, you know what I mean? All I can do is try and ask. Doesn't hurt, right, Miles?
You, yeah.
Doesn't hurt to ask. If they tell me no,
Yes.
okay. Hopefully, when I go in there, Miles, and say a prayer, that the
Mhm.
person that helps me is a Filipino. That might help.
Are
That
there
might help.
Filipino? Are there Filipino staff also
What do you mean?
working in there?
Could be. Those Filipinos that were in the army, there was in the Marines, in the Navy,
Yeah.
Filipinos. And you know how you Filipinos stick together. The whole country's nothing but one big family. Nothing wrong with that. I respect the hell out of that. Yeah, maybe when I want, I don't want to say this, man, but when we go to when we do a Manila visit one of these days, make an appointment at the embassy. If I can't take care of it here, like McLovin says, most likely no, but I'm still going to
Mm.
try. All right. If it's a Filipino though, my chances are a little bit better. Right?
Yep. But
And it would
like
really be great. Go ahead.
like McLovin says that is some paperworks need to be filled up by the dependent.
No, you got to sign it. I
Yeah.
know that. Why can't they do it by the interweb? You know,
Hmm.
I know easier said than done. Yeah. Oh, I know where the U.S. Embassy. I believe I've been there a couple of times. The U.S. Embassy. Yeah. See, but nice. It'd be nice though if there's a Filipino working in there in that deer's office, and I say, I want that guy or that woman. Then I show them your birth certificate, and you know what'd be really awesome? Because she was raised in the Psalm and she knows you. I am in there. Wouldn't that be weird? Wouldn't that would be weird? I know the chances are slim to none.
Will consider you VIP,
I mean, like, damn.
very important person.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sir, come over here.
I'd be like, well, like I told you
Uh,
when my mom was telling you about what was that thing where you get information, it'll it gives you directions on how to do something. Ask. All right. When I called
mm-mm.
them up because they would charge me $55, the girl was Filipino. The woman that answered the phone was Filipino. Because I said, wait a
Oh,
minute. And she goes, no, I need a phone number. And I gave her my U.S. phone number, and it's like, no, that's not in. I said, wait a minute. Let me give you another number. And I said, +63, and she giggled, and I gave her the rest of it, the rest of it, and she goes, yes, this is it. And she goes, why do you have that number? I said, I live in the Philippines. I said, I'm here in the States visiting. And I told her where. And she goes, oh, I know where that's at. She was a Filipino. It was probably in Manila. It was a call center, and probably in Manila or wherever
Yes.
else. Yeah. She was tickled. Said it's a small world. Oh, Paul, so have I. So have I saw with, I had two Filipinos that worked for me. Really good welders. Really good welders. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know that. That's yeah. That's why I'd rather just go to a military facility than a VA facility because my father was on VA, and the crap he went through with the VA. No, thank you. Of course they are. Yeah, I know. I realize that. Just most of your office, and I don't have a problem with that. You're in the Philippines. A lot of your places you need to go to that's inside the embassy are Filipinos working there, which I don't have a problem with it. You know, I do not have a problem with that. But I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a try. If they say no, they say no. There's nothing more I can do. But
Mhm.
like I say, hey, that'd be awesome. I go to this army base here in Georgia, Augusta, and the woman's that's the customer service rep is a Filipino.
Mm.
She will do everything she can for you, Miles. Hey, let me see that picture. And she gets real close to the thing. What's her name again? And she signs it.
Mhm.
It's all legitimate. I'm not trying to pull a scam. I'm just trying to cover you. You know, you know that's good. They deserve it. That's good. They're doing the same type of work anybody else would be doing, right? I'm not hating on that. They're working for the U.S.
Mhm.
Embassy. They should get paid on the U.S. pay scale.
Yeah, have a lot of Philippine working in US embassy, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Especially the passport area.
Yep. Yep. And you could see inside when you're standing at the window for the passports. You could see
Mm.
inside. I'd say at least 98% of them are Filipinos.
Yeah.
The guys walking around with the suit and tie doing nothing. The Americans, that's all they do is walk around.
Yeah, observing people, those are
Mhm.
their work, their job.
Exactly. Exactly. But I'll give it a shot. And I have to go to Best Buy's tomorrow because 9:30 is still no delivery.
No, don't expect that delivery
I don't
now.
expect
It's
it's just the
already
point. It's
night
just the point.
time.
Told me 11 a.m. it was going to be they were going to deliver it for me, and it's now 9 21:30 and still no delivery.
And of course, tomorrow is a holiday, so don't expect tomorrow to be delivered.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go to Best Buy. I'm going to say, "What's up with this?" And don't give
When
me that
was
crap that nobody was home. I was home all day long, and also I
when
checked
was
my video on my camera. Nobody ever came.
Mm-hmm. When
And
was the day you ordered it?
Thursday, they said it was going to be here Saturday. Yeah, they do. Oh yeah, especially when you when a angry Americano comes in there with an attitude and gives them a bunch of lip. You know that happens. Hey, Miles, I'm trying to do. I don't know if any of you is like it or just be honest with me when as far as the comments, especially the guys that always show up here one of my videos I'm putting out now. I kind of
Mm,
changed the style how I do it.
mm.
With you, it was easy. The flow was so easy when we did our videos. It was me and you click and we feed off each other. It was just so easy. But here it's just me and the rest of them, and I try to. They're all in. They're all camera
Mm-mm.
hams. They like it, but you know I don't know how far I can mess with them and stuff like that.
Yesterday, you tried yesterday, right?
Yeah, I'm dipping my toes in the water right now.
But you asked Brandon if you want
Yeah.
to, you don't want to get
No, I
into
said, you
no,
mind me
no, it's okay.
videoing this? I don't give a shit. Brandon's Brandon's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. He got a good. He's really smart, and he thinks like. And some of you know what I'm talking about. He thinks like an engineer. When he talks about something, he digs deep into whatever he's talking about. You know, he's real deep in depth in his conversations. You've ever talked to an engineer before? I'm talking about somebody who has a degree in engineering. You know exactly what I'm talking about. He's smart. He's a very smart guy. So you have nothing planned for the rest of the day?
Uh, Nothing except that paying the bill. Now in the afternoon, I want to
Now, let
go
me put
to
this in.
church.
You need to. You need
I
to.
want I
You need to
want to go to
repent.
church.
You need to
It's
repent.
a long time already. A long time. I didn't attend the mass.
I'm not a religious person. Well, you know that. I'm more of a spiritual person than a religious person. I don't believe
I
in
am I
one
am a rel
denomination.
I am a
Okay.
religious
I know
person.
you are, and I don't knock it. I respect it. But I don't support any denomination. I have my beliefs. I don't believe that
Yeah,
you need to go to I don't believe you need to go to a church which they call a building which they call a church to go pray. You don't need to do that. Me personally, I don't think you need to do that. And if you want to say confession, you say you can. He already knows what the hell you did wrong. He already knows. You know what I mean?
that
But you
yeah.
acknowledge what you did wrong.
No, that is the part of your faith, though. Is that if you are religious or faith in God, it doesn't mean that you can do prayer inside. Yeah, it's much better to pray inside the house or
You could pray. You could
that
pray in the middle
different.
of a field.
But
He's
like
listening.
but like I said, church is a part is
That's what works for you. I respect it. I respect. That's what works for you. I respect. I never put you down for it, have I? No.
mhm.
Okay. So that's just the way I feel. I don't think any one religion is better than the next. Actually, since I got so much freaking time on my hands, I've been doing research. Do you know? And I know a lot of you are going to get, I'm surprised people don't start driving off. The Muslim religion and the Christian religion have more of a line of each other than the Jewish religion. Do you know that?
I don't know.
I mean, you got your Muslims, then you got your extremists. There's two different things. Okay, they align themselves a lot more than you think they are. Than they do.
For me, I don't care as long as I have my own faith and focus to my own faith. That's it.
Look, the viewers are dropping, Miles. We need to stop. No, I was surprised. I was surprised when there's one religion that thinks very badly of them two. They think that one religion thinks the other two are beneath them.
No.
Where we had this
It,
I don't want to bring it
we
on here, but I
we
don't want
have
to talk about it.
have different religion or congregation, but there is still only one they praise.
No,
Only
they
one.
pray. Yes, yes,
They
yes, yes.
praise
You're right.
only one.
Yes, that's true. But who do we praise to one? Only one.
Yeah.
Think about it.
In three person,
They do.
right?
That's I've talked to not the extremist. Okay, I've talked to your Muslim. Okay, and they don't think the way the news puts it out. A lot of them don't think that way. You got the extremists. Okay, that take it to the whatever. All right, but they basically they have a lot of respect for Jesus, and they have a
Mm.
lot of respect for Mary. Believe it or not, they do. And there's a reason why they hate another religion. There is a reason why. Now, I'm not saying it's okay and it's right and they justify it. I'm not saying that, but they have the reasons why they have such deep hate for this one religion. And it's not the Catholic religion. It's not the Catholic religion. It's not the Christian religion. It's another religion that they despise.
Mm-hmm.
They have the reasons. Now, I'm not going to say it's good or bad. That's the reasons. Okay, here we go. Exactly, man. How many times when you guys, when you're staying somewhere and something happens, goes, "Oh, please God, please get me out of this." You're not in a church. You're praying, right?
Yeah, because God is everywhere, right?
That's my point. You don't need to be in a church or a building that they call a church to talk to him. His ears are wide open. He'll listen to you any time of the day. I just think, never mind. I piss too many people off. I always do. And my beliefs, I just
You,
don't.
because sometimes
Honestly, okay, I'm getting ready for
you,
everybody to drop. I think the
you,
churches of whatever religion it is nothing but a scam. I said
because
it.
you're sometimes saying
Enlighten you hasn't struck me.
you're telling philosophy. So
No, it's not philosophy. It's my opinion.
well,
I just think they're a scam. Why people they're always asking for money, and then the pastor drives away in a freaking whatever, you know, while you're trying to pay your bills. And there's more, how do I want to say this, controversy or not scans, but whatever else comes up about a person that's a leader of a church. There are so many that you hear about it all the time. They use their faith to their advantage, or they're phony to their faith for their own advantages in life. Right? Like that guy Joel. And some of you know who I'm talking about. They're finding out this guy's nothing but a scam. Who's this? Okay, here we go. Oh, check this out, peoples. All right, they told me it's going to be delivered at 11 a.m. It's now 20. I'll say, let's just say 20 to 10. Okay, check this out. I get a message. Your order is delayed. I just got this now. Your order is delayed. We're working on getting your item to you. Now they're telling me
That
make
is
that make sense.
storytelling alive. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not saying I understand the facts behind a church. Okay, it brings the community together. I get it. I understand it. I don't put it down. But everybody thinks that you have to go to church to pray. You don't have to go to church to pray. You can pray in your house. You can pray in your car. You can pray in the middle of a field. You can pay. You could. You could pray when you're sitting on the toilet. God doesn't care. You're
Yeah,
talking to him.
the important thing is you know how to ask or pray everywhere, everywhere, not just only in a church.
I understand. I'm not putting down the church, but it's just like I said. I don't. I don't sit there and say, I'm a Catholic, so those Baptists, they're bad people. No, I don't say that. We're all looking at the same, we're all worshiping worshiping the same thing. It's just that everybody has a different way of doing it. You ever go to a Southern Baptist church,
No,
Miles?
no.
I went to a friend of mine.
Born
He was a,
again, yeah. Born
okay.
again, yeah.
No, no, no. He was a man of color. He worked for me. And we were in Louisiana doing some work, and we got invited over to the family barbecue. They have them every Sunday at the church. Well, he says, "Hey," he goes, instead of creating a ruckus or a problem, he goes, "Do you all mind going to church?" And we're like, well, "Why not? You know, what do we need to wear?" And he says, "Wear what you want. We don't judge," which they don't. They don't judge. That is the best. I had a good time when I was inside that church. Then people really get into what they're doing. I was like, this is pretty cool. And then people could sing, man. They could sing. I enjoyed it. Yeah, yeah, but that just gets me, man. Right? They sent me a text early this morning around 10 or whatever saying it'll be there at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. I said, okay, cool. I can get, well, it's now going on 10 p.m. and they're saying, "Oh, we're sorry, your packet's delayed." What you think I didn't figure that out when it was 12 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh, people, they treat us like we're stupid. That's what gets me. Oh yeah. Oh, that was messed up. Yeah, but I did dodge. We went to this church. It was Southern Baptist. I believe it was Southern Baptist. I had a good time. I had I mean, some of these people I'm looking at like at first, I ain't gonna lie to you. At first I was like, what is wrong with them? But they were just getting so involved in what was going on. And the pastor only talked for like 5-10 minutes, did his sermon, but everything else was in the whole congregation was involved. You know what I mean? It wasn't
Hmm.
like other churches that I've been to where you stand up, sit down, kneel, stand up, sit down, kneel, stand up, sit down. You're just so involved, Miles. You would love it, especially because of the singing part. They sing a lot, and the weird thing is they have the voices are so strong because there's no mic system or audio system. It's all them, so they got real strong, healthy voices. That's what I got. It's going on 10 o'clock. It's delayed. You think? They think we're stupid. You know what I mean? They think we're so stupid. Whatever. But yeah, let's go down another road. What else? What else you want to talk about? This don't bother me. These conversations don't bother me. But it's just like I
Mhm.
just said, you don't need a religion in your life. You need to be, you know, yeah. Stand up, sit down, kneel. Stand up, sit down, kneel. Mary knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, Mary knows exactly what I'm talking about. With the look, Mom. Don't be mad. I'm not making fun of it, but just like I'm saying, I
Yeah,
mean it.
that is why since you come here, I just only get there that that church only
I
one.
have never stopped you from going to church. I will never stop a person from going to a place that they feel where they need to be. I would never stop anybody. You know, I'm talking about churches. Okay, I'm just talking about churches. I would never stop anybody from going where they feel they need to be. I'd say, okay. I just have a bad taste in my mouth about the Catholic religion. I'm sorry, I have a bad taste in my mouth about them. It's just you got to remember where I grew up at, Miles. I grew up in South Philadelphia, all right, where I know people that killed people, all right, but they were best friends with the priest, and the priest would kiss their asses because of this, you know. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Like I said, Paul, go to a Southern Baptist church, you'd be like, wow, serious. You'd be like, wow, they get into it deep. And I'm not knocking it, I'm not shaming it. It's just like, hey, this is cool. Yeah, you're like, wait a minute. Yeah, they're not going to give you any money back. They ain't going to give you no money back. You're right there, man. You're like, wait a minute. I'm paying for overnight. What are you talking about? You know? Hey, Paul, do you find what do you think about your postal system there in Foley? I'm telling you here, Paul, it's not good. The postal system, it's not good. It's not good at all. I can't believe. Like I
Yeah,
said, you won't get.
because
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
yeah,
ahead,
because
Miles.
that place is uh in you're living in a place is nothing in there.
Miles, it's not far away from Augusta. It's not far away from the the downtown has Hephzibah. Yeah, it's not far away from the downtown. Okay. But like I said, there'll be days you don't get no junk mail, nothing. Then all of a sudden, mail will show up and you'll have a stack of mail and you're like, what the hell? Does this guy deliver when he feels like it? Let me shut my window. That's what I don't understand. And I asked Brandon about it, and he kind of like, I can't remember what he said, but he wasn't disagreeing with me. He said it's hit or miss. That's what he said. He said the mail system here is hit or miss. You know,
Hmm.
like I just said, Paulie, man, it's just like I said, you won't get mail. Why? Oh, never mind. Hold on. You won't get mail for days. Then all of a sudden the mail will show up. Sorry, my camera moved. Hopefully that works. You won't get mail for days, and all of a sudden it'll be like a Thursday, maybe even a Friday, and it's a big and it's wrapped in rubber band. It has a rubber band around it. It's like stacked. And you're like, what the fuck? I'm glad nothing's in, you know. Oh, okay. I never heard of that. Yeah. I'm just like, okay. I hope I ne- I hope I you know I hope nothing important I need that I have to wait for. Be waiting years, you know.
Mm.
Matt Miles, the mail system in Badak is a lot better than here. Hey, at least when we get mail in the Philippines or at least in Badak, they don't have mailman to walk around delivering. They got like a post office and that's it. And but the guy works at the post office. When we get mail, he brings it to our house, which he doesn't have to do. He doesn't have. I'm grateful for that. You know, where you going?
It's like someone is calling outside.
It might be Grace.
No.
Hey guys, I miss Badak so bad, man.
Yes, yesterday they cut the coconut leaves in the side, and my drying rope broken.
The what?
The drying rope, the,
Uh huh.
the string
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
was broken.
Oh yeah.
Was broken. So I need to see whether I can connect it.
Is that the only tragedy you have?
Yeah.
Your life is
I
looking
I
good,
was
Miles. Your life
I
is
was
looking good.
I was
Good.
so I was so angry yesterday. My clothes. I washed my clothes yesterday,
Oh, okay. Yeah, they want to go out. Yeah.
and they are all
Well,
on the ground.
Miles, that wasn't purposely done. That was an act of God.
They cut the
Oh,
leaves.
okay. So yeah, okay. Well,
That
I'm pretty
what?
sure they didn't do it on purpose. Trying
They
to
said
talk you off the ledge. Trying to
it's
talk you off the ledge, Miles.
it's okay if only the string broken. If my grill will broken, I will ask them to change.
Why are you being hateful?
I do.
I'm just messing with you. I
I
do.
do. I
Hey, Paul, does
do.
your wife get like this? You don't
It's
mess
my
around with
right.
the. You don't mess around with the Philippine woman. I'm telling you, you don't mess with them. You just say, okay, okay.
After we talked yesterday, I went out and then oh, who who bring in my clothes? I don't know. Where are they? Where are my clothes?
All right,
And
yeah,
then
you didn't
I look
look
at
down there.
I look at the ground already there. It's good that it's already dried. Already dried. It
Yeah.
just hanging there.
Well, I'm
I
sorry that happened to you. Yeah, you hand wash them, didn't you?
no no.
No, use a machine. Good.
Yeah. So I think I will get how much in 1 meter the last time before I when you bought the how much is one meter?
I don't know. Of what?
The string, the rope.
It's not that much. It's not that much.
Is it
Once you get
15 pesos?
hey, get the orange stuff. That's a lot thicker. It's all they're color coded. Get the orange stuff. I think it's orange or blue. Well, you know that hardware place right beside the where we get the gas
Yeah.
physical pain. They got the rope out there. Ask them which one's the strongest. They're color
Yeah,
coded.
the
I can't remember if it's
thicker.
the orange or the blue. I don't remember, or red.
No, the thicker one. I want to get like this thicker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The
Now,
one
yeah,
that the one that's broken is like this thick.
yeah,
This they have
it wasn't that.
typical.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right, Paul. They are that. Well, you got to remember a large portion of your Philippine females have Spanish blood flowing through their body. You know, the biracial, it's Asian and Spanish. They're hot tempered, ain't they, Miles?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and say something wrong. They're going to kick your ass.
In a reason.
I know, Miles. Stuff like that gets her upset. Once he does something, then something stupid happens, that gets her upset. Let me see something. I'm going to try this out. There you go. There. That's better than this thing. This thing keeps on blocking. You've been hateful all day. I don't know. Well, I don't know you personally, Mayor. Well, you're dealing with a lot of pain too. Pain. I don't know. Sometimes when you're in pain, you just hate everybody. You know it's not their fault, but you just that's it just puts you in a bad mood. Puts you in a really bad mood. Yeah, Miles. I see Miles upset sometimes, but I learned. Okay, you don't make little of what she's upset about. That's anybody. And if they got something to say, let them say it.
Mm.
Right, Miles?
Yep.
So do you all like that up there on the screen, or do you want it the way I do it? The way I do it
The
just
way
blocks them. The stupidity, yeah. Yeah, 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 I get that. Yeah. Stupidity. Yeah, that does get on my nerves. Or when somebody does something that doesn't make sense and they try to make sense out of it. And you're like, okay. Then you just don't argue. You say, okay. You be you, boo. Right, Miles? You be you.
Mm.
You all right? You look like you're mad.
No, it's
You're doing
hot.
turn the air
Very
on.
hot.
It's right there.
No more. I cannot. The window is open, so.
Oh, then shut it.
Mhm.
That's why I never opened up them windows.
Mhm.
All right,
Don't
Paul,
open
man.
that
Thank you.
window. It will the smell of this room is there.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right, Paul. We're going to be getting out of here in a very short. Man, we're going on 2 hours, Miles. This is the long we've been on in a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
All right, Paul. You be good, man. Thank you for showing up and putting in your comments here and there. It helps us out. Keeps the keeps things moving along instead of us sitting there looking at each other like, what are we going to talk about?
Mhm.
Being honest. So, nah, yeah, yeah, because you're not thinking the same way they are. You know, you need to think the way I do, or else you're stupid. And then you have that conversation in your head. Actually, what you're saying sounds pretty stupid. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I agree with that, Mara. 120,000%. Isn't that right, Miles?
Oh,
So did Lazada make a delivery yet?
I don't know.
You would know if they delivered something to you already.
I don't know. Are they
Okay,
going to text me or you? They are going to text you. That's the problem.
I
That's
don't
the
know. I don't know how they usually do it.
how do you? You are the one who order it, right?
Yeah.
They will text you back.
Yeah, what I did was okay. my old iPhone 8, it's still got the Philippine number on there, and I got the Express VPN saying that I'm in the Philippines, so I can still do things like Lazada. Lazada is basically the Philippine version of Amazon, and I ordered Myles something for Mommy's Day,
And
and I wasn't going to say anything to her, but I said, "Wait a minute, how
they,
I got to let her know that something's going to be delivered." I didn't tell her what it is. But something's going to be delivered so she knows, so she sticks around the house or whatever.
when was the you get that? What day?
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll give you an update. Okay.
They will
You know,
send you email.
sometimes I get phone calls from the Philippines on this. I don't recognize the number. I don't answer it. All right, man. You be good, man. I'll talk to you. When's our next live, Myles? Tuesday?
Your Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday at 8 p.m. So you be good, and hopefully you have a restful
Mhm.
sleep. All right, you take it easy, DC. Hey, you ready to get out of here, Myles? Everybody's bailing.
Yeah,
It's been a
and
while we've been on here.
it's getting hot. You know that I'm going to
Well,
somewhere.
just hold on a second. Let me tell you what's going on.
They
Hold
should
on a
send
second.
you a message through email.
Well, yeah. Okay, here we go. They're going to attempt to deliver it today.
Okay.
I don't want you to wait a minute. Let me cover. I don't know if you ain't gonna be able to see it. No, you ain't gonna be able to. You can't see it. Yeah, I don't have to show you. Just believe me. Yeah, they'll attempt to deliver a package today.
You should when you order, you should put there my name, my phone number.
Well, usually if it's the one that's always delivering it, he calls you all the time, right? No matter whose name it is, he calls you.
Yeah, she calls me if it depends how you put the consignee's information. If you put also my number, so they will call me.
Okay. Everybody knows our house.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna let you go. We'll go ahead and depart and go our way. I want to
Yeah.
thank everybody. I would list you all out by name, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, man. And for the people, that everybody was here, we do appreciate it, and we thank you very much. We do thank you for your support. Without you, I don't know. I don't know what I'd be doing.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah. And
And happy Mother's Day again. Happy
yeah, happy
Mother's
Mother's Day.
Day.
Happy new
And
house day to Dodge.
remember, we we are mothers and we keep still look young.
It's, it's so weird. All right, man. Talk to you all later. Bye for
Bye
now.
bye.
Bye bye. Hey, I'll talk to you later,
When
okay?
I'm back, I'm back
All right.
back
What time you going to church?
afternoon,
Well, I'll be
4 o'clock.
asleep.
Yeah,
I'll be asleep. All
yeah.
right, I'll text you before I go to sleep tonight.
Yep, okay.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Bye bye.
Boy, boy.